Okay, so I got the final theory. So yesterday that birthday dinner, it was designed to kind of like throw me under the bus a little bit, like throw off my rhythm of running. So I'm waiting for the sun to come up. I still got to get up, eat my protein, and I'm gonna go for my run in about an hour when the sun's up. Because right now the sun's not up. I need it up a little bit more so that those protons and electrons enter my eyes. So that was kind of their plan to throw me under the bus or fall off the wagon, and then hopefully that I wouldn't run today. But I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run on an empty stomach. So that's something I think I'll incorporate into the routine. When I do have my cheat day, um, which is really isn't that much. Like the cheat day is just eating one meal, like a maybe ordering Chinese dinner at the end of the day after I eat healthy for the entire day and just order Chinese, or it could be a steak dinner, you know. So which isn't that bad. So I would run the next day on an empty stomach. So that's their plan. It's going to fail. I'm going to continue to run. Their real plan, the reason why they sold their souls is because they're waiting for me to write the book. Because that's what they always do, I think. They wait for me to write the book. Then they come here to get rid of me. Then they impersonate me. They get an android. An android is just a person who, a clone of a version of me with a Neuralink inside the brain that can, imitate me. So that's what they're waiting to do. But, there's clues that say that. Like there's a 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton where she says they they just use your mind and they never give you credit. That's me. Like they're using my mind, meaning they're using my mind to write the book, and they never give me credit for writing the book because they come and get rid of me. So Dolly Parton says they just use your mind and they never give you credit. So the evil aliens are gonna let me write the book, then come get rid of me and never give me credit for it. So that's their plan. That's why they rolled the dice. They're waiting for me. That's the real reason. That's the real reason they're waiting for me to write the book, so they can come get rid of me. Um, that's what they're rolled. That's why they rolled the dice. That's why they're not getting their souls. So I get that from the Howling. In the Howling, Eddie's the guy's name, right? So he's in the office there, and he's lying underneath a sheet, and Charon comes walking in, and um, he rises from under the sheet. He's playing dead. He's pretending he's a dead body underneath the sheet. So she freaks out. She panics, and she goes stumbling back. And then he says, "Hello, Karen. I'm glad you came." So and then Karen says, "I saw you. I saw you die." And he kind of laughs at her. He laughs at her, and then he said, what else did he say? He said, you always want, he said, something about wanting to see her again. He said, I wanted to see you again. Um, then he starts transforming into a werewolf right in front of her. So that's when you connect that to Dolly Parton, I can tell that that's their plan. They want to get rid of me. They don't think that the Einstein-Rosen bridge is real because her name is Charon, and that's how you pronounce that moon, Pluto and Charon. Charon is the moon that they've created the nuclear fusion reactor around. The minute they see me, the minute they see evil come here and get rid of me, that's when they come over here because they're watching through my eye. They're watching through this eye right here. This one. So the minute they see these guys come down here and get rid of me, that's the minute my door opens up, which I theorize is going to happen near the end of September. So that's Eddie. The reason why he transforms into a werewolf is because it's connected to the moon Charon. So when they get rid of me, it kind of shoots themselves in the foot. It activates the door, right? Like it opens up the door because the good guys watching through my eye see that they got rid of me. They turn the machine on, and in comes all my spaceships. They come over here, they resurrect me, and then I turn into a monster. In terms of, I could become a werewolf, so that I hire mankind. I get the militaries, I get all the people that are capable of flying spaceships and harming, destroying entire evil civilizations, such as, I don't know, gangs, like the guys in the hood, they're used to, doing that, right? So they could pick up a gaming controller and go over there and destroy evil civilizations. So that's what the particular scene in The Howling is about. It's about turning into a monster because she comes here and gets rid of me, or she thinks she can get rid of me, the AI, and then ultimately that sets up a chain of events that accomplishes my task a lot faster. My task is to run for however long it may take. I think I could get the door open by Christmas if I run and lose the weight that needs to be lost here. Like I gotta lose all this weight. But if she turns me into a singularity, meaning if I pass away, or if they try to come in through the door there, even that's what turns the machine on. Because in theory, she could come here and try to grab me, abduct me, and keep me alive, right? On a UFO, so that well, the person impersonates me. So if that happens, well, what's the recourse then? Well, obviously turning the machine on because they don't want to. They don't want me kept prisoner where she could do bad things to me. So they'll turn the machine on and come rescue me and come track her down. That's what Star Trek's about. In Star Trek, there's a particular scene where the Vengeance, it's called Star Trek Vengeance. They track down Captain Kirk, who has a guy out there. I forget what his name is. Khan. They say, "Where's your prisoner, Kirk?" So it's about my guys tracking down their ships and asking where the prisoner is. Me, where's your prisoner? Evil. What'd you do with Anthony? Oh, he's in the sick bay. And so obviously they're going to try to keep me alive and keep me held prisoner. But my guys will track them down with my new spaceships and make them pay. So they're waiting for the book. That's the reason why they're waiting for the book, so they can come impersonate me, either by taking me prisoner or getting rid of me. But either way, it opens up the door. That's going to happen at the end of September. That's what the end of September, Wake Me Up at the end of September is about. It's about the ninth month being woken up, like waking up mankind when the evil drops the ball and tries to get rid of me by doing that, or by taking me prisoner. Either one opens up the door. So they kind of shoot themselves in the foot. So that's Wake Me Up in September. But you got to add that back to Manic Monday, which is about the Bengals. Manic Monday, she says she has to catch an early train by 9 o'clock. It doesn't mean like 9. She talks about being have to catch an early train by 9. It means that I have to catch an early train when evil drops the ball and tries to come get rid of me by doing this or by taking me hostage. It opens up the Einstein-Rosen bridge, and my train gets here, or my UFOs come in here on September, which is the 9th month. So that's the early train, meaning if she tries to get rid of me by doing this or takes me hostage, it opens up the door and my train comes in here to rescue me. And that's at the end of September. So you put all that together, it means that she's waiting for the book to write so she can impersonate me either by taking me hostage or doing this, which opens up the door at the end of September. That's my early train, because it'll open up the door either by them trying to get rid of me and then me turning into a singularity, which is an atom. If they get rid of me by this, then it turns my consciousness into the single atom in my spinal cord, and that's pure, and they can fly into here. But if they take me hostage, they see through my eye and they know exactly where I am and they track them down in the spaceships. That's at the end of September, so I win. It's an early trade. The long trade is I have to run and lose all this, and that'll take me till Christmas time. That's the long trade. So I'll see how this plays out. That's why I made this video as a little their last will and testament of their last and final move. And these UFOs are either going to come here in September or December. Those are my predictions, my prophecies. Depending on whether or not they're these stupid artificial intelligent life forms come here at the end of September, or leave me alone and let me run till December. I'm glad you came, Karen. I'm glad you came, Karen.